Shanti. 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 Do you ever reflect with Baba? That when he says that he comes when it's his time to come. He cannot come a second earlier or a second later. Murli gets spoken when he comes. And even when he says, I am the creator, that I has got nothing to do with any personal ego. Do we see that, what it means for us? It applies to us also, no? Do you think you're choosing things in your life?
As just Baba says, the Dharma is accurate.
Yeah, that is
So is the Baba is also, the role of the Baba is also fixed in the drama when he has to come.
Yeah.
Shanti Didi. Today was reflecting this while the driving was happening, right? So same thing was, am I really driving this, or am I just, experiencing this driving, right? This driving thing happening, right? The part is being played, and same, it continued like to the other action too. Same thing, this one reflected today. Many times, yeah, we reflect, am I the doer? Because the other day also, when got the new definition of, that Baba spoke 3 words, Nirankari, Nirvikari. So I am not even the doer of anything. This things comes in mind, means soul thinks with I don't know, pure mind thinks.
That's okay, don't worry about it.
Because this is about such, right? So soul thinks, but about the truth, right? I'm not even the doer, I'm not even the thinker, I'm not even this feeling, because today this one feeling like nauseated, and the experience is experiencing this nausea, right? In the body, the nausea and the heart sinking. The brother soul is not here since many days. So somehow, I don't know, my in the script, these experiences are recorded, right? So always talk to Baba. It feels so real, real, this feeling, like the sinking of the heart, especially, right? It feels so real. And nausea, like I am feeling this, but now even have learned this, I am, but whatever is doing, mind is throwing, the script is not me, it's just an experience recorded. So yeah, we reflect many times these things.
Yeah. Yeah. So whatever is the present moment, state of mind and body is exactly beneficial for you. Yeah. This is exactly what is perfect for the being right now.
वो भी accurate है ना, बाबा ने बोला. So this feeling has to be like this way only, so I can experience the truth, and like separate from this script.
Yeah. So this is very, very beneficial. And more I'm living like that, what is going to happen?
It will not impact anymore, right? The script.
You will know your karmatit truth now.
that we know, right, Didi, we
Now
are karmatit. Yeah, now we are.
you will
So,
know the karmatit truth now.
so this one was in the karmati state only could see that all those feelings and everything. But one thing realizes this somehow somewhere still impact, right? कहीं ना कहीं वो सटल में लगता है मैं और मेरा, तो इसको लगता है कि जितना जितना ट्रुथ में रहेगी उतना उतना ये इम्पैक्ट उसका वो डिम डिम क्या कहते हैं वो
कम
फेड
होता
होता जाएगा, फेड होता जाएगा यार.
Yeah.
So this one.
Yeah. So not allowing your karmatit truth be touched by these feelings. Yeah. That is the whole effort. Because there will be constantly these kind of feelings, and sometimes you don't even know what is happening. It's just a muddle of a lot of things happening at the same time. Yeah. But the more you know that drama, and that is why drama is like, because otherwise what is happening is drama is moving second by second. My body is also moving with the drama second by second. But my mind is in lingering behind. And that is the suffering. That is the suffering. So if you don't move with the drama, you don't dance with the drama, then your mind is constantly in the past, keeping you there. But your body and you, the soul, has moved. In a sense. But mind is in there, and that is the suffering. And so that is why Baba is saying, be with me in every moment. Then every experience, every thought, every feeling, every emotion, you will know with me. Then you will not be living in the past. ये इसलिए हो रहा है, शायद इसलिए why this is happening, because this is the reason, and this is the reason, and this is the reason. And
No, this one also reflected even this one. No, nothing and nobody is the reason of this feeling. This is just a script.
Yeah.
And yeah, Maya mind always blame to some situation, some person, or some other
Yeah,
part.
it's just like if he's not there, that is why I'm feeling.
Yeah. वो भी करा लेकिन still अभी वो आ ही गया. That means है subtle में.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And this is where Baba is really telling us that just be aware, because your mind is, your body and you are moving, means the drama tick and things are already. But your mind keeps it in the past.
Yeah, we do checking, but still in the subtle,
Yeah. But no, it's just a matter of continuously keep checking, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That is all. Good for us to understand this in depth. That is all. Yeah. So that is why Baba also said today that until you are 100% like that, of course, the soul is karmati, but until the Maya's influence is zero, 100% zero, you will continue to feel the fikra, right? Which means you will continue to get identified with some form of Maya or something. Some feeling of Maya or something, some feeling of body and mind, you will continue to get identified. बोला ना आज बाबा ने, याद है किसी को? What did Baba say? That Shiv Baba doesn't feel it. Brahma Baba feels it. Because he has so many things and worries to worry about. And the worries will continue to make you worried until you're 100% disidentified. 100% disidentified. Yeah, because up until then, there will be some identification, something or the other. And the day you're 100% disidentified for some time, not one day and then one day something else, and then another day and then another day something else, not like that, consistently, then Baba says that you are ready to leave the body now, child. Yeah? That's the beauty. Hai na? You like the drama? You like Baba? You like yourself? Just these three things you need to like, nothing else. And you're free. Hai na? So today's Murli is on 6th of January, 88. And it is a very beautiful Murli. Be jnani and loving with your heart and finish the leakage. Be jnani and loving with your heart and finish the leakage. Very beautiful. Today, Bap Dada, the ocean of love, has come to meet his loving children. This spiritual love, God's love, is true altruistic love. True altruistic love. The heart of a true heart makes all of you souls loving for the whole cycle, because God's love, soul conscious love, imperishable love, is the spiritual love, which is the foundation of Brahmin life. If you don't have the experience of spiritual love, then you don't have the true bliss of Brahmin life. Now, this is something we need to see. So what is it? That the experience of spiritual love, then you otherwise you can't have the bliss. So what does the spiritual love means? Baba's
I am,
love. Sorry?
I am soul, rest all false.
That's all false. I am soul and rest is all false. Absolutely. Very good. Always the best way to start. Always. Yeah. And also that Baba's love will show you things your person identity doesn't want to see. Yeah. That is love. You like that love? Yeah. Okay. Very good. Better like it because that's God's love. Better like it. So Baba is saying that Baba's love, soul conscious love, imperishable love. And then if you don't have that, then you won't experience bliss. To experience bliss means? To experience bliss means?
Sat Chit Anand.
Sat Chit Anand, yes. But what does it mean in practical?
You can watch everything else.
You can watch everything else, yes. And what else?
I see everyone with the same understanding. Everyone is so beautiful. Sambhav, equanimous.
Equanimity, yes. And what else?
Befikr, Didi.
Basic,
Bef-
carefree, yes. And what else? What is bliss?
Be clean and clear.
Clean,
एकदम बाबा के साथ.
Baba
No
ke saath.
duality. There is no opposite of
Very good.
bliss.
No duality. You can see the duality of craving and aversion, rejoicing and suffering, everything with equanimity.
Mm.
Then you're experiencing Baba's love. It's not some kind of an experience which is okay, yeah, I'm experiencing, like even today somebody called me up and they said that, but if you're not feeling God's love, then how do you know it's God's love? We've got to feel that love, right? I mean, there has to be some feeling to know it is God's love. They said 95% Brahmins are still seeking that God's love.
Yeah, because Baba says, right, ke anubhav karo. So they, it goes into that spin.
Yeah, it goes into that spin. It really does.
And without Baba, one cannot, experience his own truth, right? And when we are experience our own truth, that is the bliss, because without Baba, combined Swarup, we cannot even experience our own truth, that we cannot see the duality of the mind, and that is the real bliss, right? We are talking.
And I would not even use the word experience. I would go to the word knowing.
Knowing.
If I don't know my truth, then I will just be experiencing the experiences of duality, where it will be sometimes a really beautifully supernatural experience. Huh? And sometimes there could be experience of being down in the dumps. It will be both. But bliss means absolute. Bliss means I can see both rejoicing and suffering, craving and aversion, all in a detached way. Only that one knows God's love. Otherwise, we don't know God's love. We talk about God's love. We give lectures on God's love. We really kind of, what do you say? We talk as authority on God's love to the rest of the world. We ourselves don't know it.
बाबा ने मुरली में बोला ना, once he said बाबा श्रीमत ही नहीं देते, साथ भी देते हैं, right? So ये जो श्रीमत है, and बाबा has given us our जो ये knowing दी है बाबा ने हमें, यही बाबा का साथ है, ये श्रीमत ही साथ है, right? So what else? Because Maya mind is looking for some physical साथ or some, that is mind is only seeking, right? But soul knows that I am combined with Baba. That's how I am experience, means I know this truth. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, one cannot, without Baba cannot know it. Own self. Yeah.
And it's not like mind is looking for other love outside. Mind is also looking for God's love.
Yeah, that is the one. क्योंकि वो आदत हो चुकी है ना किसी फिजिकल साथ की, तो बाबा का साथ भी फिजिकली, वो जब तक वैसा वाला एक्सपीरियंस नहीं हुआ तो माइंड को doesn't get the satisfaction.
Yeah. And that is why Baba is really telling us, you can only know me. And knowing me as I am, only very few. Handful out of multi-millions. And out of that also very few will know me as I am. Right?
बाबा को याद करने का जो भी हम विधि अपनाते हैं ना, तो वो हम एज ए अगर रिचुअल करते हैं, जैसे अमृत वेला करना है तो करना है, भोग लगाना है तो सिर्फ लगाना है एज ए रिचुअल। अगर हम भावना नहीं है ना हमारी उसमें, तो हम बाबा का प्यार नहीं फील कर सकते, हम ब्लिस नहीं फील बाबा की। अगर हम ऐसे काम चलाऊ काम करें, नियम के हिसाब से कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि नियम है,
नियम दिए गए हैं for a reason, so that you come, your Ravan within you shrinks. That's the reason for maryadas, right? That personal identity shrinks. So if you were used to, like, for this one's lifestyle was late night parties. Now, if I have to be doing Amrit Vela, then I've got to sleep in time. Right? I can't be up till 12 o'clock midnight and then wake up at 4 o'clock. So there is a reason why Baba has given these niyams. Yeah. And there's a strategy Baba has behind it. It's a very beautiful strategy that Baba has given us these, right? So we do these niyams. These are very important. And that is why God's love is disciplining the mind. Baba is disciplining the mind, right? And these disciplines are very important. The disciplines won't feel like disciplines to the one who is
loving to
Who is
Baba.
in love.
मोहब्बत में मेहनत नहीं
love with
होती।
Baba.
Actually, the more spiritually inclined you are, more disciplined you are. The one who's not spiritually inclined, even as a person outside in a very haphazard life, you will see there is no discipline, there is no sense of when to wake up, sleeping late, and then waking up at 10, 11, 12 in the afternoon, almost half the day is gone. And then, I mean, I've gone through all of that, so I'm saying, but I mean, there's really no discipline at all. But more spiritually inclined you are, more discipline there is. Because discipline is very much the nature of the being himself, likes to wake up early, likes to sit with Baba, likes to follow the certain disciplines, because without discipline, it's all haywire. It's all completely, what do you call, haphazard life. So disciplines are very important. But the one who's really loving God will love disciplines. Discipline will feel like God's love. I wonder if Baba had not given those disciplines, had I ever been able to study Murli, wake up in time and have certain disciplines during the day and, I mean, have a lifestyle that he has chosen for me? I don't think so. So more spiritually inclined, more systematic you are in your actions also. Yeah. So that is godly love. So, I mean, see how many things change. I decided I will never go out until it's coming back before 9:30. I will not go out. And even like when I went for this parents' wedding anniversary, 50th wedding anniversary, everybody was there till 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was wrapped up by 9:30 and out. Those who want to stay can stay. I'm out.
Om Shanti Vidi, nobody did not question you.
Everybody now knows, because it's not just for one, it's for everyone. It's the same disciplines are applied. So now everybody knows. But yeah, in the beginning, there were questions. There were a lot of questions. But it was very clear that what I'm doing is not wrong. So I didn't have any fear of letting them know that I wake up at 4, so I need to sleep in time. I don't give anybody a choice to tell me anything else. Does that make sense? I don't humming and hawing, it's like, this is what it is and this is how I live. You agree or you disagree, doesn't matter to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is not humming and hawing, hesitating whether I should or I've never went through that. So thank God for that. But I never went through that. It was just, this is what it is for me. I'm not at all imposing it on you, but this is what it is for me. And nobody has a choice to give me another suggestion or opinion on it. Yeah. So these things were
That
very.
is Nishchay Buddhi as well, the way you are describing it. It's a sign of Nishchay Buddhi as well.
Yeah.
That you were so determined.
Yeah, it was very clear. And I understood, I never judged their part that they are stopping me or they are trying to tell me something. I understood they're coming from their point of view and they're right from their point of view, but this doesn't work for me. And that's it. So it is just, this is what it is. So I think it was 9:30 or 10 o'clock. I was out. Those who want to stay can stay. I'm not judging them for them staying back. And my mind is not even thinking what will my parents feel or think or what will my family feel. No, everybody now knows anyways, so they don't think much. But in the beginning when they did, it didn't matter to me. These things don't matter what others think. Baba has told me and I've got to do it. That's it. There's no question after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it becomes.
Didi, what about Khanpan ki dharna when you are not at home and you are going to visit some place like parents' place? You're going there.
I remember I would take induction with me if I was traveling with them. I would take induction, that one little hob. I carry my mobile kitchen with me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you carry a mobile kitchen. Yes, in the beginning, you could hear the taunts, but who cares? I can still love them, still have love for them. Nothing can change my love for them. So those things, I mean, I don't know. For me, it was just very, very clear. This is what it is, and that's how it's going to be. There's no choice after that. Full stop. That's what it is. Hmm?
This one's mother was saying, I'm cooking food, you're not eating food with my hand. Is like, only said one thing, who is your and my mother? And then after that, she did not say anything. She said, you're very adamant, you're not going to listen. I said,
Yeah,
this one had gone to friends reunions, went there, met everybody, but told her, I'm going to cook in your house. Is that okay? She said, okay. Said, okay. Keep all the ingredients. I'll come and cook for myself, or keep the salad for fruits for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You've got to be very, very clear about these things. You know, this is what this is.
Yeah, but one step of courage, Baba helps you.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
When your heart is pure and clean, you're not judging them for their part. You have still the power to love them. Nothing can stop you. They won't. They will eventually start cooperating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the family says, pack your lunch. I know you're not going to eat outside. Please pack your lunch before we go out.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get cooperation because you have the power to love like God loves. Right? So then all the fears and all are our own mind's creation. If you fall for it, then I'm not understood God's love, right? So God's love is the magnet to transform any soul, no matter how impure he is. God's love is the magnet to transform any soul, no matter how impure means, no matter how impure they believe themselves to be. Not that they are impure, no matter how impure they believe themselves to be. It is the easy instrument for transformation, God's love. Love is the basis of giving you a right and making you know the spiritual intoxication. Yeah? Where there is love, you have an entertaining Brahmin life. So if you're experiencing Baba's love, Baba's company, communication with Baba constantly, there's no dryness in your life. There's constant rus in your life. You know? If there isn't love, Brahmin life is dry. It is a life of effort. If Baba's love is not known, not experienced, if Baba's love is not known, then if I don't understand what it means to love God, what it means to love God means, child, you will see every little sanskara coming in front of you every moment. Yes, Baba, I'm ready for it. Then I've understood God's love. Child, you will see many, many storms and many, many ghosts with me. Yes, Baba, I'm all for it. Then I've understood God's love. Understood? God's love, no? Things which you'd never imagined you will see in your mind and body and circumstances. Yes, things you never thought will come in your circumstances, they will come now. Ready for it? That's God's love. I will say, till the time I came to Baba's knowledge, it was a very smooth, circumstantially life. Very smooth. Not even fluctuations in my outside circumstances also. The moment I took God's knowledge, outside upheavals, inside, I could see the power of Baba's love, which would keep me untouched by inside upheavals. So upheavals didn't feel like upheavals. And I was so thankful that if Baba's love was not there, I would not have been able to face those circumstances the way this one faced if Baba's love was not known. Because mind could have said, Baba mila uske baad itni sari problems. मैंने तो सोचा था कम हो जाएंगी. But mind did not say that. See, mind did not even speak like that. Because if you really understood Baba's love, then you know it is a good sign. It's a good sign that you're ready for it. Drama feels you're ready. Baba feels you're ready. Everything feels you're ready to face it with absolute truth of who you are. Aware of what is happening in the ghosts of your mind, the phantom mind. You're ready for the phantom mind also. Phantom means ghostly mind. But mind doesn't speak actually much. Because this one's mind, I also remember, it was like, I can't be more fortunate. Thank you. You think I'm ready for all of this? I must be God's child. Thank you. I must be God's child. God's love is love from the heart. Worldly love breaks your heart into pieces. It becomes distributed. You have to fulfill the responsibility of love to many. Attachment to many बोलूंगी, बाब ने तो बहुत politely love बोला है. हम तो उसको बोलेंगे attachment to many. Alaukic love brings together the many broken pieces of the heart.
So true.
Yeah.
That is not even a love.
That is attachment.
Yeah.
But alaukic love brings together the many broken pieces of the heart. Because in one Baba, you experience the love of all relationships. So more you're experiencing the love of all relationships from one Baba, then when you meet others, you don't meet them as their, oh, I should receive mother's love from them, I should receive father's love from them, a husband's love from them, or attention of the child and love of the child from, no.
Expectation, because we can see the expectation as a
Separate,
detachment.
yeah. And actually, more you experience Baba as your child, then your children can do so many things and it doesn't affect you. The more you experience Baba as your husband, husband can do anything and it doesn't affect you. More you experience Baba as mother and father, they can do anything, it doesn't affect you. They can be so good to you and it still doesn't pull you into attachment. You know, you're experiencing Baba as your whole world, then nothing matters. Everything feels so mind-made, imaginary relationship just in your mind. You really start seeing there is really no reality. If I lose my memory in this moment, there is no relationship here, but there's only one relationship that will not change, and that is Baba and I. That's the only one that will not change.
With the soul here, I think, I was seeking perfection in certain relationships. Like, especially after marriage, this was imagination that you get that Prince Charming and, there is never ending perfect love and all those things that I had watched in the movie. And, after marriage and, at certain age, especially I feel now, it's like a welcome to reality kind of show where you see every relationship in its real form.
Yeah.
And with this realization, you feel that the perfection, anybody can seek. You can only attain it in your relationship with God, because it just doesn't exist in worldly beings. So
Exactly.
it's unrealistic for us to expect it. They have their limitations.
Absolutely.
Even though they may want to, they cannot. Don't have that capacity.
As a human, they don't. As a human
They
part,
don't. Yeah.
yeah.
And now just this feeling that the most powerful being, the God Himself, is my constant companion. I just feel that there is nothing for me to worry about or get scared of. And then
Exactly.
when I see others getting worried, I just feel, oh my gosh, wish they had Baba with them. Wish they could realize that they had that power to take in everything. Like,
Yeah.
I feel I have also started seeing a lot of upheavals out in my outer world and inside world.
Yes.
And I have this power because the
Yes.
God is with me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's such a big privilege for us.
It is. It is. Very beautiful. And that's why the expectations end in other relationships. That's why mind doesn't really speak much.
Yeah.
I mean, we give these examples of mind speaking this, speaking that, but actually, I will say my own mind really has not spoken that much that we share in the class. Yeah. It's because I know others who share their experiences. Through their experiences, I know that how mind speaks. My own mind has never spoken that much.
Yeah.
Because once you start understanding Baba's Gyan and you start understanding you really knowing relationship with God, it starts to speak and it's just right there. It's like, it's false, it's imaginary.
Yeah, earlier out of anger, I would say, oh, I don't have any expectations of you. I don't think I should have any expectations of you. And now it is not out of anger, it's out of realization that I don't have any expectations of anyone. I don't need anything from anyone because
Exactly.
I've got it all.
Exactly. I've got it all. I've got it all. Yeah.
But it's taken time to understand, as you said, to know, to believe that the God is with us.
Yeah.
I think it used to be imaginary still in the beginning. And now
So
there is
God
more and
was
more.
imaginary and they were real. Now God is real and they are imaginary. The tables have turned.
Yeah, absolutely.
And once you have love for Baba and you really experience and know that love for Baba, more and more you know the love of Baba and what it means to love Baba and what it means to feel that love with him, know that love with him, then actually you feel the same for all. And when you feel the same for all, how can your heart be broken in pieces?
Yeah.
It can't be.
Yeah, I think a lot of low-level feelings of competition, jealousy, feeling insecure, fear of missing out, especially coming into this world after marriage, it was a very lonely life to start with. And I used to feel like I'm the odd person out. But now I feel like, I just didn't need it and I don't need it anymore. And now it's coming
Exactly.
when I don't want it or don't
Exactly.
need
When
it.
you don't want it, don't ask for it, everything will come.
And I wish I had
That's
this,
the law of
in those
drama.
early
That's
days.
the law of drama. That's the law of drama. And we don't need it now. We don't want it. Ichha matra mein vidya, and then everything comes to you. The more desireless you are, the more everything comes to you, and then it doesn't mean much to you. So if it comes, it's okay. It doesn't come, it's okay. I don't care.
Yeah. So the realization has started happening. Now what I need to test is whether it stays for longer periods.
No, that
So
is
I'm
mind
seeing
speaking. So it is already your
that's
truth.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now mind will create a thought that now let me see whether it will stay for a longer time. Yeah. So now the soul has to really just see that this is my original nature, right?
Yeah.
Like someone told this one that why don't you something in Seva field. Yeah. And they got very frustrated with her, with this Rini part. And And I just told them, I am not doing anything. If it is supposed to happen in the drama, it's fixed. And if it is supposed to happen, it will happen. My attention is on my true nature, and that is my nature. I don't speak anything against anyone. That is my nature.
Yeah.
Nature of the being that I am. Yeah. I don't need to promote Rini. That is my nature. And I'm not leaving the seat of my nature just because everyone around me is doing the same. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get off my seat of who I am with my father. My most important thing is what? I don't care for namesake drama. I care for is Baba's heart seat. अगर वो छूट गई तो क्या काम का सारा बेकार सब कुछ बेकार सब useless सब useless
Useless. That's true.
absolutely useless. So Baba is saying God's love is love from the heart. Alaukic love brings together the many broken pieces of the heart. By loving the one Father, you automatically become cooperative with everyone because the Father is the seed. Please listen to this. By loving the one Father, you automatically become cooperative with everyone because the Father is the seed. So, if Baba is the seed, then, and there have been things on the field of service that have come to the soul, and despite knowing that things were spoken against this one, and these people came and told this one, and this soul is just feeling what is Baba going to feel. I could see certain discomfort, of course, in my mind, and mind wanted to defend, but I, the soul, could just see with Baba, no, what is your nature, child? My nature is your nature. My feeling is your feeling, which is changeless. And in that feeling, I'm just immersed in being a feeling of World Mother. And I really can't tell you enough how much this feeling of being that tiny, not tiny, that being of light that I am. And that light is the World Mother feeling. And how much that feeling like Baba feels as a World Mother has helped me, the soul, to really be who I am with Baba. It really helps.
ओम शांति दीदी।
Om Shanti.
दीदी एक चीज यहाँ से रिलेटेड करते हैं, जैसे जितना हम बाबा की याद में रहते हैं तो दुनिया का बातें भूल जाते हैं, तो बाहर वाले जितना फोन आता है कहते बात करना तो नहीं चाहते हैं बिल्कुल आपसे, लेकिन पता नहीं फिर भी क्यों बात करते, क्योंकि हमारा अटेंशन बीच पर है, तो बीच से जो पानी सबके पास जा रहे, हर आत्मा के पास, तो सभी बाबा से बात करना चाहते, इसीलिए फोन आ रहे और कहते आपसे बिल्कुल बात नहीं करना चाहते, फिर भी फोन किया।
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल वो भी होगा absolutely. So you will see all sorts of things will come around you, all sorts of things, and you're so contented with Baba's love, you need nothing. And jitna this one doesn't want to, more comes. So मैंने सोचा maybe I should want to, then it will not come. No, you can't leave the seat of your truth. ऐसा भी नहीं है, but बाबा ने क्या बोला, आज की blessing बहुत सुंदर थी. Whether any students come or not, whether anybody comes to take Gyan or not, You
संतुष्ट मन।
don't, Santusht Mani. I loved that blessing. Loved it. That is the mark of true service. True service. It's not at all about getting more students. It's about what is your stage. Even if there's nobody there, am I still contented? And that is the mark of the greatest seva. Then you can be free.
And today's blessing is Sakshi Drishta.
Oh, is it?
Today,
Ah, okay. Beautiful. I want to read today's blessing before I go further in this Murli. I really like this blessing. Baba said, whatever service you do, whether any students come or not, just remain content with yourself. Have the faith. If I remain content, the message is definitely working through vibrations. It's all working through vibrations. Therefore, do not be unhappy. If the number of students does not increase, it does not matter. At least it has accumulated in your account and they would have received the message. How? Through vibrations. So it's not like if you're not doing seva, speaking seva, don't worry about it. Because somebody called her up and they said, but I don't know how to speak Gyan. I can't share. I said, who cares? Can you be with Baba? Can you just know your truth beyond the imaginations of your mind? जितनी सेवा आप कर रहे हो उतनी तो वाचा से हो ही नहीं सकती है.
Sister, you used to read Murli in the library, right? When
Yeah.
people not even used to show
Yeah,
up.
that's true.
If you can share that.
Yeah, I forgot that completely. Thank you for reminding. When this one started, this one was reading Murli to the library walls. Me, Baba, and the walls of the library. And I would read Murli to the library walls and come back.
This one is thinking so beautiful, sister. After you leave, इतने beautiful vibration रहते होंगे उस room में. Whoever is sitting in that room must be getting Baba's vibration for
And
sure.
that is what the whole idea was. I would go there, nobody would show up. है ना? जैसे first 2 days people showed up, and then the third day they ran away, they didn't show up. So I said, okay, so what? I can still go with Baba to the library and read Murli to the walls. At least the words will reach somewhere wherever Baba wants to have his words reach, the vibrations of his words reach to whichever ears. I don't know. Incognito ears and incognito Baba can do his work. So I would still go and read the Murli to the walls and come back. And I would say, beautiful for this being of light that I am. I was still the same then, and I'm still the same now. There is no difference for me. No difference, whether I was reading it to the walls or whether Baba is reading the Murli to the souls behind the bodies, maybe more. Who cares? I, the being, am still the same. Experience has changed, but I am still the same. My love for Baba is still the same. It's not more or less. Does that make sense? So you're contented. Completely contented. It doesn't matter. True? So that's what Baba is saying. If the number of students does not increase, it does not matter. At least it has accumulated in your account that they would have received the message. So I feel that is a message that probably got received. The ones that I read to the Murli, to the walls.
Om Shanti Didi.
Om Shanti.
Didi, once Brahma Baba also read aloud. Only 2-3 senior Didis were sitting in front of him.
Yes.
And they said, Baba, we are listening. You are speaking so loud. So Baba said, I am not reading for you. I am reading for whole universe.
Yes, absolutely.
So the same. So it means that our vibrations not only here itself for few person identifications, not for all. Right, Didi?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So sometimes this Atma also sits alone, na? So no one is here, na? she got the opportunity to talk in aloud with Baba.
Very good, very good. Do talk aloud with Baba.
Yes.
Everyone does that same when nobody's around.
Although someone,
talk
so
aloud with
I
Baba.
think that it is the better way. Soul, na? See,
Yeah.
I'm talking so aloud because sometimes in silence we shut up from another thought, immediately. But when we talk aloud and read something aloud, it makes us more attentive.
Absolutely. And it's very, very good. And this is the experience.
Yes,
It's called astral broadcast mechanism. Yeah.
And
this-
last time you also given an illustration. Some sister said she left alone. You said this is the better opportunity for
Yeah.
self-service.
Yes, yes.
So this also again in Murli today.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Om
And
Shanti.
Om Shanti. Yeah. And this is very beautiful, na? That Baba said he's reading out loud for everyone. What is happening in that is he's not getting caught up in his mind. When you read out loud, you are, I mean, like when I have no family around, I also speak out loud with Baba, in the kitchen, or I will be doing the work and speaking out loud with Baba, as though I and Baba, he's just right next to me and we are combining and we're talking to each other like two companions. So it's very good what Nishi just shared. And do that because it's very, very useful. And these vibrations are in the air. The conversations we are having with Baba are in the air. And sometimes talking out loud will be very useful for that. So even Murli, when you're reading, see if you can read it out loud at times. Because it will be a very different concentration. All 5 senses are getting involved in reading. Yeah? So very different concentration it will be. So it's very, very beautiful. And understand, if you're with Baba, those who need to receive what they're receiving, this service is the only service that will get points, I will say, that you don't know about. That's the service that will get most points for you. I can write on behalf of Baba. I can say that on behalf of Baba. Service that you don't know has happened through you is the service that will give you the highest seat in Baba's heart. And most points, if you want to look in points form. Service that you're aware of and even slightest feeling, oh, I did this service, and you have identified yourself with that thought and you become that thought, 0, minus में चला जाएगा. इसे पता ही नहीं होना चाहिए क्या सेवा हो रही, बस बाबा मैं आपके साथ हूं, मुझे नहीं पता करना है क्या हो रहा है. I don't need to know and I don't want to know. That's it.
Didi, whenever we are with Baba, when the soul with Baba combined and talking to Baba throughout and seeing the way Baba sees, it's the seva, right?
Absolutely, that is seva.
This is the only seva, right? This one is thing.
That is seva. ये तो name से game खेल रहे हो, toy. कुछ नहीं है, क्लास वास कुछ नहीं होती, कोर्स कुछ नहीं होता, टॉय है. बाकी रियल सेवा तो ये है जो बाबा से कनेक्ट होकर होती है.
माइंड कुछ दिखा रहा है, आप कुछ और देख रहे हो, जो बाबा दिखा रहा है वो सेवा हुई, अगर कहते हैं सेवा तो.
ये तो टॉय खेल रहे, बिकॉज ड्रामा में फिक्स्ड है, क्या करेंगे, जो फिक्स्ड है वो भी तो प्ले आउट तो करना होगा ना. सो इट्स अ फिक्स्ड पार्ट प्लेइंग आउट, नथिंग मोर देन दैट.
उसमें उस वक्त कुछ नहीं बाहर दिख रहा है, किसी को पता चल रहा, बट ओनली बाबा नोज, राइट?
इसीलिए तो दादी गुजार को ना, जब वो ट्रांस में गई और बाबा के साथ देखा, कृष्णा के साथ कौन आएगा, किसी को नहीं पहचाना. क्यों?
कोई था ही नहीं वहां पे.
जिनके साथ वो थी.
दीदी वैसे भी पहचानते भी कैसे, क्योंकि कॉस्ट्यूम तो डिफरेंट नहीं होगा उस वक्त.
कॉस्ट्यूम सेम थी, वो वाली जो कॉन्फ्लुएंस एजेड कॉस्ट्यूम्स में.
दीदी ये नहीं समझ आया.
कॉन्फ्लुएंस एजेड कॉस्ट्यूम्स है ना हमारी, ये वाला.
ओ अच्छा, तो फिर यही नेक्स्ट मैच होगा.
उन्होंने ये देखा कि जो कौन सी आत्माएं आएंगी कॉन्फ्लुएंस एज में से वहां.
अच्छा ऐसे दिख गया. ओके.
She had that power, no, दादी गुलजार.
ओके, तो वो उस वक्त कोई आसपास
No face that she could recognize.
Oh.
है ना, उसमें से आप भी हो सकते हो, हम भी हो सकते हैं, कोई भी हो सकता है, हमें नहीं पता है क्योंकि हम तो नहीं रहे ना उनके साथ।
बाबा ने बोला है तो कोई भी हो सकता है ना।
कोई भी हो सकता है। It can be anyone. So those who have really done maximum connection with Baba, combined with Baba, not knowing what is happening, very innocent, no too much hushyari, that one. You know, that one is really doing seva. Now, it doesn't mean I'm saying that कोई अगर speech की सेवा कर रहा है तो वो innocent नहीं हो सकता. That's not what I mean. But you really have to check yourself very deeply. Very subtly, you have to check yourself. है ना? But if you're really clear, it's just for namesake. It's just a toy. Whatever you could be washing dishes in the kitchen or speaking Murli in the class, it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. There's no difference. There's absolutely no difference in that. That is just a toy. हाथ चलाने ना, हाथ तो चलाने पड़ेंगे, कर्म तो करना पड़ेगा हाथों से भी, वो तो करना ही है. It's the same thing whether you're washing dishes or you're reading Murli. No difference. The real seva is how much you're really feeling Baba as reality and your mind's talk as imagination. That is real seva.
Today's slogan in the Murli came here, something Sakash, na? So our teacher, the person playing the role of teacher, the soul, she said that we have to give Sakash, and Sakash will go only when we have mind and the full staff हो तभी जाएगी. तो मैंने उसको सिंपल आज पहली बार बोला, मैंने कहा कि ओम शांति सिस्टर, if I stood in my original form, that will be more than enough. I have to look only on myself, whatever. Then she said, beloved, through Baba, मतलब बाबा आपको बाबा से लेकर something उन्होंने बोला. मैं कहा ज्ञान सूर्य शिव बाबा है. I am master ज्ञान सूर्य. सूर्य never says that take Kiran from me and everyone. Baba knows wherever seva will go. Sakash, we are not even capable of giving Sakash. मतलब first time I reply like.
Very good, very good. Because it is, I just am in my truth. Rest, Baba is doing it all. That is all it is. I just don't get mixed with the me, mind feelings of my mind. Rest, Baba is doing it all. है ना? So that is why Baba is saying, if the number of, and then he says, if you yourself are content, any expense, whether it be of thoughts, words, actions, everything, it's not just tool expense, not gross expense, all different expenses would have been worthwhile. है ना? So let's say you shared Gyan with your family who's not in Gyan, and you shared with complete contentment. Yeah, you didn't care whether they take it or not take it, whether they use it or not use it, whether they understood it or not understood it. But because it was in your part, it happened to come out of your mouth and it got spoken. Yeah? Now they didn't take it. You're just so carefree. So those words did not go waste. That was an expense, no? The words were expended. The thoughts were expended, but they did not go waste. Because you're so content. You're not imposing, you're sharing. You know? And in that, it is like wonderful. Nothing is an expense. Even that, then if you are content, then any expense would have been worthwhile. Right? It's not just tool expense, huh? It's all of this also. Because Baba says, use your samay, shwas, and sankalp in a worthwhile way. So all of this in a worthwhile way. It's getting used with no identity of me, mine, I did it. No. So you carried out the task according to shrimat. And to obey shrimat is also to be an embodiment of samarthi swarup. Bas. Beautiful blessing, beautiful, beautiful blessing. And it applies to each one of us. Because firstly, Baba is our teacher, then we are our own teachers. First, Baba is our teacher, then we are our own teachers also. And no one else is your teacher after that. Yeah? But at this point, it would be nice others also share something.
Didi, can you explain this, that we are our own teacher? Can you explain this one?
Sure. So when I, the being, more and more, I live in this awareness of my truth, then I'm able to see Baba as my teacher very, very clearly. And when I'm teaching myself, means I'm teaching myself just to be in his vision. Yeah? I'm not getting caught up in the vision of my mind. That is teaching yourself to be in the bubble of his drishti. Yeah, because constantly I, the being, want to get mixed with my mind's dictates. Isn't it? Or my body's feelings and sensations. Constant pull is there. Yeah. But Baba is teaching us, no. First learn from me and then apply it. When you apply it, then you're being your own teacher. Yeah. When you're applying his gyan, you are being your own teacher.
So this is Baba maybe says कि अपने आप से बात करो, तो अपना ही टीचर खुद बनो, मतलब तब पहले बाबा ने क्या बोला है, फिर खुद को ये याद दिलाओ, राइट?
हाँ, पर अब हम तो देखते हैं बाबा ही हमको बार बार याद दिला रहे हैं, है ना?
नहीं वो तो है, लेकिन वो प्योर माइंड भी कई बार बोल रहा है ना, तो दैट मीन्स इट इज दैट टीचिंग माइंड, राइट? जो बाबा से ही, बाबा का ही
बाबा
थॉट
का
है।
ही माइंड, हाँ. Then best is to see it as Baba's mind, है ना? Yeah, because pure mind फिर अपनी और दूसरी और भाषा चालू कर देगा.
नहीं, क्योंकि वो है तो बाबा की ही टीचिंग, लेकिन वो कई बार लग रहा होता है बोल तो माइंड ही रहा है, राइट? ये भी तो पीछे से थॉट ही आ रहा है, तो फिर वो बाबा का ही थॉट है, वो क्योंकि सेम है, तो फिर वही।
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. Yeah. So Baba's thought, Baba's mind. Yeah. Absolutely.
So whenever we are reading Murli or listening Murli, means we are using Baba's mind all the time.
Yeah. We are using Baba's mind all the time.
And whenever we are giving Vani ki seva, course kara rahe hain, that means we are using Baba's mind.
Yeah, because actually Baba is using the mind at that time, and Baba is using the mouth also at that time. So we are doing nothing at that time, right? So we are not the doers. And literally, if we all start waking up to this truth, the drama is fixed. It's a script. It's really in your script. That's why your body got moved here and sat on the chair and speaking is happening. Really, there's nothing more to it. It's just a script.
So
दीदी
even
आपने
if we
कहा
are
था कि बोलिए दीदी, आपने कहा था कि निरअहंकारी का मतलब मैं कुछ नहीं कर रही हूँ,
कुछ नहीं कर रही,
डूअरशिप ना, हाँ डूअरशिप ना होना, ये भी बहुत अच्छा था। हाँ,
बिल्कुल.
निराकारी, निर्विकारी और निरअहंकारी वाला जो बताया था, बहुत बढ़िया।
क्या बताया था, आप याद दिलाना जरा और थोड़ा मुझे भी.
निराकारी में तो पूरा शरीर का भान ना हो, शरीर में नहीं हूँ।
हाँ.
निर्विकारी में है कि कोई विकार मैं नहीं, वो भी मेरा नहीं है, मैं नहीं हूँ वो विकार। और निरअहंकारी में आपने कहा था कि निरअहंकारी का मतलब मैं कुछ नहीं कर रही हूँ।
हाँ.
अहंकार
कुछ नहीं कर रहा है
हाँ, very
तो
good,
भी
very
अच्छा
good.
था।
Yes, thank you for reminding. Thank you for reminding.
अब
So
बाबा नहीं
important. See, I forget and now you remind me.
Didi, actually we
अच्छा था
used
दीदी
to
बहुत
have the different meaning of this nirahankari
That
thing.
right?
हाँ हाँ
Yeah.
हाँ
Sister,
अच्छा.
एक बार और, one more time, please. So,
Ajanta,
nirakari means no form or shape,
शरीर
right?
हाँ
Ajanta will be.
शरीर में नहीं हूँ,
Yeah.
शरीर में नहीं हूँ और
Okay.
निर्विकारी में विकार मेरा में विकार भी मैं नहीं हूँ और निरअहंकारी में निर तो छोड़ो अहंकारी अहम कर मैं नहीं कर रही हूँ डूअरशिप नहीं डूअरशिप ना
Beautiful.
Yeah.
ये भी नहीं कर
हाँ,
कर्म भी मेरे द्वारा नहीं हो रहा बाबा करा रहा है
very good, very good. Good, great reminder. Very important, na? Ki Nirakari means I am not the body. It's not like I don't have a body. I have a body. Whilst I'm living in the body and using the body, I am bodiless. And Nirvikari doesn't mean I don't have vices. It's just I'm not identified with those vices. I am not the vices. Yeah, Nir. And Nirahankari, see, I'm reminding myself. Thank you, Ajahn. That was very useful. Huh? I'd forgotten. And Nirahankari means.
Thank you, Baba.
Yeah, and Nirahankari means that aheng and kar, ahankar. Ahankar ka meaning hai ahem, I am, and kar means doer.
I am not the doer, bola tha दीदी.
Ji. So then I am not the doer. So Nirahankari means I'm not the doer of any action, any thought, any word. I'm not the doer. I'm not the creator. I'm the... So when Baba says you are the creator means what? I'm just, whatever is already there in the drama, I'm allowing it to happen. And that is being the creator. Yeah.
दीदी आज आपको ड्रिल भी करवानी थी, ड्रिल के बारे में क्लैरिफिकेशन देना था, कल बोला था, आज ही शायद।
अच्छा,
ड्रिल्स के बारे में कंफ्यूजन जो है ये कल आप बता दीजिए।
यस, ड्रिल्स के बारे में एक कंफ्यूजन है ना कि पहले हम जब शुरू में ज्ञान में आते हैं तो बाबा हमको ये बोलते हैं कि तुम 1 सेकंड यहाँ बैठी हो और उड़ के जाओ अभी परम धाम, राइट? क्यों करते हैं बाबा ये हमारे साथ जब हम शुरू में आते हैं तब? Why does Baba do that with us?
क्योंकि माया मन को यहाँ के झमेलों में फंसा होता है, थोड़ा बहुत बाहर निकालने के लिए बस।
Very good.
थोड़ा बहुत अलग हो।
Yeah.
ये कोर्स तो दीदी मैं करा तो बता रही हूँ, कोर्स कल दूसरा लेसन करा था इसलिए बता रही हूँ।
अच्छा. Okay, very good, very good. So you're listening carefully. That's great. You know, so it is like Baba is taking the soul, giving breathing space to the soul to step out of its mind's concepts of ideas of distance, time, and space. Yeah, and language. Sound, yeah, language. These are the 4 things Baba really wants the soul to come out of, right? Sound, distance, time, and space. And soul can only come out of these 4 things, out of the mind, when Baba comes and gives these drills. Because nobody ever teaches these drills. No religious study can ever teach you these drills. Except God, nobody has given these drills. Yeah. So he comes and he says, okay, some people say, but I can't really go to Paramdham. So then Baba says, okay, go to Madhuban. If you can't go to Paramdham, just go to Madhuban. At least you're out of all the jamela around you. The physical reality that feels so real to you around you. If you remember Madhuban, then you remember Baba's room, then you will remember History Hall, then you will remember heart, all of that you will remember, peace tower, all of that you will remember. So at least then you're out of your immediate surroundings. Yeah. So all these drills are very important for majority. Yeah. And those who do it, fantastic. But if that becomes my only practice and I become completely attached to that practice and I start becoming attached to, then Baba does the third drill that Baba does is go to home, come back, home, come back, home, come back. But if I just stay there, then it becomes an obstacle. Those same drills which were supposed to take me out, they take me out to some extent, and then they become plateaued. In fact, I become trapped in it. Yeah. So to really understand the significance of those drills was to help me understand that I'm a soul, separate from the body. I'm a soul. The physical world is reality. Physical world is not a problem. It is the imaginary relationships in your mind that you're carrying and imaginary self-image that you're carrying. That is a problem. That was the main message behind those drills. But that message got lost and we got stuck to the drills. Does that make sense?
And one more question, sister.
So we should not do the drills now?
Bodiless drill is okay.
Okay.
Yeah. अब मधुबन भी जाने की कहाँ जरूरत है? हिस्ट्री और वगैरह जाने की जरूरत है? नहीं.
We are doing the same na, in Sakshi Drishta. We are totally in Paramdham in another way. Totally
So
in
Sakshi
Paramdham.
Drishta, we are not doing any drills actually.
That is true.
Yeah. There are no drills. It is a constant awareness of who am I with Baba and being aware of the ever-changing experiences and movements of the mind and the body. Now in Sakshi Drishta, outside world has no significance for me because I understand there are all these bodies, there is a physical world, there is a moving robots, robotic bodies, but there is a real living being that I'm most interested in. Yeah. And so here what becomes important is to be aware of who I am and be aware of what is happening on the screen of my mind now. More important. Because that is where I'm getting deceived. Again and again and again and again, I'm getting deceived here. So these drills were supposed...
Antarmukhi? Totally in Antarmukhi.
I'm introverted. My pure essence is untouched. This is my pure essence, completely stable and still. And here I can see the feelings of the mind from a distance with Baba. I can see these clouds of the mind, these thoughts that come up in response to the situation outside. Because it's not like because I've learned drama is fixed, that now suddenly there are no thoughts in my mind. It's not like that at all. Yeah. My mind has a script itself of its own. So there is an inner drama first. If this is fixed, then outside is fixed. It's not like the outside is fixed and that's why this is fixed. No. Here it is a fixed script and that's how it is manifesting outside. But what is happening is we think we have to detach from the outside drama. And when we think we have to detach from the outside drama, then we really cannot be detached from the inside drama. It's very difficult to be detached at 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels. Itni sari levels ho jati hai uske baad to level after level after level. There's no end to
Then
level.
thinking as myself as Hindu, then only outside drama comes in picture. Na? Hindu thinks of outside drama, not soul. Na?
Hindu itself is made up of feelings and thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah. So we now, even Hindu word we don't use. Why? Because that's also so strong.
It is an imaginary made of our
Thoughts and
only
feelings and sanskars.
all
Yeah.
their feelings and everything. The
That too.
imaginary thing, imaginary photo.
Imaginary.
It was.
It is an imaginary thing. It's made of imaginary things. So Baba was creating these drills to create a distance between the soul and its mind. But instead, what we did is, as a person mind listening to those drills, we became the doer of those drills. And we got caught up in the doership. If I don't do this drill, that means I'm not a soul.
Om Shanti Didi. Didi, this one has done a lot of drills, so can share experience. This becomes like a task and activity. Like for example, we do Amrit Vela, we do read Murli. So and I used to count like 10, 12, 15 drills in a day, but it has really not some very different. What it helped, I can just share that it helped mind to get discipline. That discipline came that when I stop, the mind will stop and the mind will follow the instruction. But of course, the experience of being detached and soul, uh, not, I mean, at least I didn't understood that before this. So drills in itself became another task, another activity, because the moment we've done like 5 minute ki drill ho gayi, now my mind, the conditioned mind will again start to uh, so it used to help. Let's say if I am experiencing some pain, some hurt, or some reaction. Oh yeah. So
No,
if
no,
I'm
actually, yeah, English, it's an English class. I forgot. I myself.
yeah. It's okay. I was like, whether I was Hindi. Okay. Yeah. So if I'm experiencing, let's say I've reacted or my mind is in pain or hurt, then if I'm doing that drill, it gives a kind of a detachment. It helps in that manner. But now it is the other way, like the tables are completely, 360-degree shift. Now so that's why now the drills becomes the lifestyle. And now I don't require. Now it's like I am going into action, into the drama with that consciousness, with that awareness, and seeing the mind stories coming and going. So this has been the experience. But Didi, just one question. When we say the soul conscious in action means, I mean, the 7 qualities coming into the moment, the peace, love, knowledge, all those. So when we say what is the difference between body conscious and soul conscious, so body conscious is when we are using those 5 vices, and soul conscious is when those 7 qualities of soul are getting emerged in the action or in the behavior or in the words. And uh, is that true?
See it more like this. Moment I understand drama, I'm coming into action. I'm coming into action as namesake, right? It is in my drama and it's unfolding, like we said in the beginning. Like Baba is like drama. When it's time for me to come and act in the drama, action happens, Murli gets spoken. It applies to every aspect of every action that is being performed at this time. Automatically, my 7, not just 7, all my qualities, all Baba's virtues, all Baba's powers are feeling natural to me because I'm not the doer of the actions. Does that make sense?
So when we say the purpose of the soul to come to this play is to experience these 7 qualities. Is that true?
So soul's
I mean, when we say that why did soul come from Paramdham, or what is the purpose of, what is the purpose? The purpose is to experience the while being in action, like in Satyug, experience the pure love, the purity, the peace, the 7 qualities, because soul in Paramdham cannot experience all these 7 qualities, or because mind, sanskar, buddhi, all the tools through which we experience is merged in Paramdham. But when we come into the bodies, then these mind, the buddhi, and these are given us to experience our true nature, which is these 7 qualities.
Yes.
Is this right?
It is true, but we are also supposed to experience our lower nature. We are experiencing our lower nature, our higher nature, and now in confluence age, I'm also experiencing my absolute truth, which is beyond both the lower and the higher.
Which is the Paramdham stage.
Yeah, which is the Paramdham ki sthiti. Only now in confluence age do I really experience my true nature. So it's not the 7 qualities, the way mind is reiterating 7 qualities, but it is the absolute nature of the being out of which the natural fragrance is 7 qualities.
Okay.
Yeah. So the soul is that silent being, that absolute truth. The moment I know that, I don't even know I'm using them.
Even we don't even pay attention to all these qualities separately,
Yeah.
right? It's just,
It is just not known. It's just happening automatically.
And this is the purpose?
Yeah, to know my absolute truth. And
To
purpose
know
is
my
all different experiences, higher nature, lower nature, absolute nature, everything. That's why I'm here. It's not like I'm not here to experience a lower nature. I'm here for that.
But Didi, why we would want to experience our lower nature or
Then you
experience
would not
the
know your absolute truth.
okay.
See, you would not know your absolute truth without the experience of the lower nature.
The duality, because if there's no duality, then I don't know. If there's no darkness, I won't.
No experience. No. To know